Welcome back to our channel, where we explore timeless wisdom for a more fulfilling life. Have you ever felt that subtle yearning for genuine personal transformation that seems just out of reach? Perhaps you're caught in the daily grind, hoping for a breakthrough, unsure where to begin. Today, we are diving into the profound philosophy of Jim Rohn, one of the most influential business mentors and motivational speakers of all time. His insights offer a comprehensive blueprint for mastering the art of living, understanding our potential, and intentionally designing a life of purpose, abundance, and satisfaction. Jim Rohn had an unparalleled ability to distill complex truths into simple, yet incredibly powerful and actionable advice that resonated deeply with millions. His legacy continues to inspire countless individuals to elevate their thinking, refine daily practices, and sculpt a future grander than they imagined. He famously said, "Don't wish it were easier, wish you were better." This isn't just a catchy phrase, it's a profound call to personal responsibility, a reminder that the path to a better life doesn't lie in wishing for external circumstances to change. Instead, it lies squarely within cultivating a stronger, more capable, and resilient version of ourselves. It's about empowering yourself from within to confidently navigate challenges, seize opportunities, and creatively overcome obstacles. This core principle, the unwavering belief in personal growth as the ultimate lever for change, forms the unshakable bedrock of everything we will discuss today, guiding us through a practical framework for sustained self-improvement. In this video, we'll uncover 12 indispensable daily habits Jim Rohn passionately believed could fundamentally transform your life. These are not abstract theories or fleeting trends. These are robust, time-tested, and universally applicable tools designed to help you construct an unshakable foundation for profound personal growth and lasting success. Jim Rohn deeply understood that monumental achievements are rarely born from single, heroic efforts. Rather, they are almost exclusively the steady, consistent accumulation of small, seemingly insignificant actions, diligently repeated day after day. He taught us that our lives are essentially the undeniable sum total of our collective habits, those often unexamined routines we engage in almost automatically. If we genuinely desire a profoundly different outcome, then we must consciously cultivate different inputs. Think of your daily habits as the intricate, invisible architecture of your future. They silently, yet powerfully, shape your character, define your capabilities, influence your financial situation, dictate your relationships, and ultimately, carve out your destiny. By intentionally adopting these specific, powerful habits, you are not merely adding new items to your to-do list. You are, with precision, architecting a more powerful, productive, profound, and purposeful existence. You are proactively deciding to sow positive seeds today, understanding that these seeds will inevitably yield a remarkable harvest tomorrow, and in all the days that follow. This isn't about revolutionary, overnight shifts. It is about the quiet, incremental, yet deeply transformative revolutions that unfold within you when you commit wholeheartedly to continuous, deliberate self-improvement. It's about making a conscious choice for consistent progress over paralyzing stagnation, choosing growth over complacency. These habits, when nurtured, become the very bedrock upon which you construct your ideal life, meticulously, brick by brick, day by deliberate day. They are the essential daily disciplines that empower you to seize complete control of your personal narrative and to design your future with unwavering intention and clarity. The inherent beauty of Jim Rohn's timeless wisdom lies in its profound simplicity and universal applicability. He never preached complex, convoluted strategies that demanded extraordinary resources or unique talents. Instead, he consistently championed accessible, intensely practical disciplines that anyone, regardless of their current situation, could implement immediately. He deeply believed that major regrets often stem not from failing at monumental tasks, but from the persistent neglect of the small, simple, yet crucial things that, when ignored repeatedly over time, accumulate to create a life tinged with regret. These 12 transformative habits are precisely those small, simple things that, when consistently applied, generate an incredibly powerful ripple effect, permeating and positively influencing every single aspect of your existence. From profoundly enhancing your intellectual capacity and sharpening your mental acuity, to fortifying your physical well-being, from cultivating deep emotional resilience and fostering a positive mindset, to mastering your financial destiny, and from nurturing meaningful relationships to embracing the profound joy of contribution, these habits offer a holistic, comprehensive blueprint for a life truly well-lived. They meticulously address the core pillars of human flourishing, ensuring you are not merely succeeding spectacularly in one isolated area while inadvertently neglecting others. Instead, they empower you to build a balanced, robust, integrated, and deeply satisfying life, where all aspects thrive in harmony. We are talking about habits that will not only serve as potent tools to help you achieve your most ambitious goals, but also, perhaps more importantly, transform you fundamentally into the kind of person who naturally attracts sustained success, genuine happiness, and profound fulfillment. They represent a fundamental and empowering shift from a reactive existence to a truly proactive one, allowing you to become the deliberate architect of your own circumstances, rather than merely a passive passenger. Get ready to not just hear these invaluable insights, but to truly absorb them into your very being, and even more critically, to apply them with unwavering dedication. This isn't just another casual motivational video. It is an urgent and profound invitation to embark on a transformative journey of personal mastery, meticulously guided by the timeless and enduring principles of one of the greatest mentors of our entire generation. Jim Rohn's teachings consistently remind us that while life will undoubtedly present us with varied seasons, some effortlessly easy, some incredibly challenging, our personal philosophy, steadfastly built upon a foundation of consistent, positive habits, is what unequivocally determines the quality and abundance of our ultimate harvest. As we systematically walk through each of these powerful habits, I sincerely encourage you to consciously reflect on how they currently manifest, or are conspicuously absent, within your own daily life. Take a moment to truly consider the immense, positive impact of integrating just one or two of these potent practices, consistently, into your existing daily routine. Jim Rohn's unique genius lay in his remarkable ability to make profound self-improvement feel entirely achievable, always emphasizing that the often daunting gap between where you currently are and precisely where you aspire to be is most frequently bridged by consistent, intentional action taken in seemingly minor areas. He famously coined this crucial concept, the philosophy of the small things. These habits are absolutely not designed to be overwhelming. Rather, they are thoughtfully presented as accessible pathways to incremental, yet powerful, progress, with each consciously taken step building organically upon the last. So, I urge you to get ready to listen with an incredibly open and receptive mind, and perhaps even grab a pen and some paper, because what you are about to discover isn't merely a fleeting list of suggestions. These are potent, proven catalysts for monumental change, robust and empowering tools for profound self-development, and concrete, actionable steps toward meticulously crafting the rich, fulfilling life you have always vividly envisioned. Prepare yourself to bravely challenge your existing assumptions, to enthusiastically embrace new and empowering disciplines, and to ultimately unlock a dormant potential within you that you might not even fully realize you currently possess. Let's make a powerful commitment together, right here, right now, not to just passively consume this invaluable information, but to actively engage with it, to truly internalize its wisdom, and to begin earnestly applying these transformative principles starting today. Your future, more empowered self will undoubtedly thank you profusely for making this vital and proactive investment in your growth. We are about to embark on an exciting exploration of a practical roadmap, guiding you towards becoming stronger, wiser, wealthier, healthier, and ultimately, profoundly happier. It is indeed time to stop merely wishing for things to be dramatically different and to instead start proactively building a fundamentally better, more capable version of yourself, one powerful, intentional habit at a truly transformative time. The genuine transformation begins right now. Are you truly ready to begin? The answer, if you're truly honest with yourself, should be a resounding yes. Because what we are about to uncover together isn't just a collection of insightful tips. It's a blueprint for intentional living, forged in the wisdom of Jim Rohn. He didn't just speak about success, he embodied it, showing millions that life doesn't get better by chance, it gets better by change. And that change, he emphatically taught, isn't found in monumental, earth-shattering events, but in the quiet, consistent discipline of our daily habits. It's the small, seemingly insignificant actions, repeated day in and day out, that compound into extraordinary results, shaping the very trajectory of our existence. Jim Rohn often reminded us that we are the sum total of our daily choices, and if we want a different outcome, we must make different choices, consistently. This isn't about chasing fleeting motivation, it's about building a robust foundation of disciplined action that propels us forward, even when motivation wanes. He taught that success is nothing more than a few simple disciplines, practiced every day, while failure is simply a few errors in judgment, repeated every day. The key, then, is to identify those life-affirming disciplines and weave them into the fabric of our everyday lives. So, let's peel back the layers and explore these 12 powerful daily habits that Jim Rohn believed could absolutely transform your life, helping you to not just survive, but to truly thrive and design a future you've always dreamed of. The very first habit Jim Rohn consistently championed, considering it non-negotiable for anyone aspiring to growth, is reading daily. He viewed knowledge as the ultimate power, and reading as the most direct, democratic, and profound way to acquire it. It wasn't about devouring entire libraries in one sitting, but rather the consistent, incremental absorption of wisdom. Imagine dedicating just 15 to 30 minutes each day to a good book, a biography of a successful leader, a philosophical treatise, a guide on personal finance, or a deep dive into a new skill. Jim Rohn understood that by reading, you are essentially engaging in a conversation with the wisest minds who have ever lived. You are gleaning insights from their triumphs and their failures, learning from their experiences without having to endure the same struggles yourself. This daily ritual expands your mental horizons, enriches your vocabulary, sharpens your critical thinking skills, and continuously feeds your intellect. It's an investment in your personal equity, a constant upgrade to your internal operating system. Think of it. Just a few pages each day accumulates into dozens of books over a year, transforming your perspective, your understanding, and ultimately, your decision-making. Don't wish for less problems, wish for more skills, Jim Rohn would say, and reading is the ultimate skill builder and problem solver. It allows you to anticipate challenges, innovate solutions, and maintain an edge in an ever-evolving world. Neglecting to read, for Rohn, was akin to willfully remaining ignorant, limiting your potential before you even began. Following closely on the heels of daily reading, the second transformative habit Jim Rohn advocated was regular journaling or consistent note-taking. This isn't merely about jotting down appointments, it's a powerful practice of self-reflection, a personal dialogue that illuminates your inner landscape. Jim Rohn recognized that clarity comes from putting thoughts onto paper. When you write down your ideas, your observations, your feelings, and your experiences, you bring them into sharper focus. It's a tool for processing, for analyzing events, and for learning from both your successes and your mistakes. Think about it. How many brilliant ideas have flitted through your mind, only to vanish moments later? Journaling captures these fleeting insights, allowing you to revisit them, develop them, and transform them into actionable plans. It becomes a record of your personal journey, a testament to your growth, and a profound source of future wisdom. By reviewing your entries, you can identify patterns in your behavior, understand your emotional triggers, and track your progress towards your goals. Jim Rohn understood that unless you review your past, you risk repeating its errors. A journal provides that crucial feedback loop, helping you refine your approach to life, clarify your values, and solidify your purpose. It's where you articulate your dreams, confront your fears, and celebrate your small victories. It's a space where you can be completely honest with yourself, fostering a deeper self-awareness that is indispensable for personal mastery and sustained achievement. The third cornerstone habit for transforming your daily experience, according to Jim Rohn, is planning your next day the night before. This deceptively simple practice is a game-changer for productivity and peace of mind. Instead of waking up and reacting to whatever demands first clamor for your attention, you begin your day with a clear roadmap, a sense of purpose, and an established priority list. Jim Rohn believed in intentionality, in being the designer of your life rather than merely a passenger. By taking just a few minutes before you go to bed to jot down your most important tasks and priorities for the following day, you effectively pre-program your mind for success. This habit helps you sidestep the common pitfall of decision fatigue, where precious mental energy is wasted trying to figure out what to do next. Instead, you wake up knowing exactly where to direct your focus and energy. This isn't about rigid scheduling down to the minute, but rather identifying the vital few tasks that will move you closer to your larger goals. It's about being proactive, not reactive. This deliberate planning reduces stress, increases efficiency, and ensures that you're consistently working on what truly matters, rather than getting sidetracked by urgent but ultimately unimportant distractions. Jim Rohn often emphasized that neglect is not malicious intent, but simply a lack of effective planning. By planning your day in advance, you are actively choosing to manage your time and your life, ensuring that your efforts are aligned with your aspirations. It's a powerful commitment to yourself and your future, setting the stage for a day filled with purpose and meaningful accomplishment. This disciplined approach to daily preparation liberates you from the chaos of improvisation and empowers you to be the master of your time, turning potential into tangible progress, one well-planned day at a time. This disciplined approach to daily preparation liberates you from the chaos of improvisation and empowers you to be the master of your time, turning potential into tangible progress, one well-planned day at a time. This foundational habit, seemingly simple, creates a ripple effect, clearing mental clutter and generating the vital energy needed to embrace the next crucial area Jim Rohn passionately advocated for, your physical health. It's astonishing how often we neglect this fundamental aspect of our existence, treating our bodies as mere vehicles that can endlessly endure abuse without consequence. Jim Rohn, however, understood deeply that your physical well-being is not just about avoiding illness. It is the absolute bedrock upon which all other success and fulfillment are built. He taught that you cannot expect a sharp mind, boundless energy, or sustained motivation if your body is constantly battling fatigue, poor nutrition, or lack of movement. Think of your body as the most sophisticated machine you will ever own, designed for incredible feats of endurance and precision. To allow it to fall into disrepair through neglect is to jeopardize every ambition, every dream, and every meaningful relationship you hold dear. Cultivating robust physical health isn't about chasing fleeting fitness trends or striving for an unattainable ideal of perfection. Instead, it's about consistent, intentional daily practices. It encompasses 3 pillars: regular exercise, wholesome nutrition, and adequate, restorative sleep. Regular exercise doesn't demand hours in a gym. It could be as simple as a brisk 30-minute walk, a short home workout, or taking the stairs instead of the elevator. The key is movement, to awaken your muscles, invigorate your cardiovascular system, and release those vital endorphins that elevate your mood and cognitive function. This consistent effort builds physical resilience, improves stamina, and crucially, provides the mental clarity required for decision-making and problem-solving throughout your day. Equally important is what you fuel this incredible machine with. Healthy eating isn't about deprivation. It's about making conscious choices that nourish your body from the inside out. Prioritizing whole foods, fresh fruits and vegetables, lean proteins, and healthy fats gives your body the essential nutrients it needs to operate at its peak. When you consistently feed your body junk, you're essentially giving it low-grade fuel, leading to sluggishness, mental fog, and a diminished capacity to perform. Jim Rohn always emphasized that the quality of your input directly determines the quality of your output, and this applies profoundly to your diet. Finally, the often overlooked yet critical component is sleep. In our fast-paced world, many view sleep as a luxury or a concession, when in reality, it is a non-negotiable biological necessity. Quality sleep is when your body repairs itself, your brain consolidates memories, and your hormones rebalance. Consistent lack of sleep not only impairs your physical health, making you more susceptible to illness, but it dramatically reduces your mental acuity, decision-making abilities, and emotional regulation. Jim Rohn understood that adequate rest is not time wasted. It is an investment in your waking hours, ensuring you approach each new day recharged, focused, and ready to tackle its challenges with vigor. By committing to these daily habits for your physical health, you're not just living longer, you're living better, with more energy, clarity, and the sustainability to execute on your grandest visions. It's a profound act of self-respect that reverberates through every aspect of your existence, creating a powerful platform for continuous growth. This strong physical foundation then creates the ideal conditions for the 5th transformative habit: learning something new every day. Jim Rohn taught that personal growth is not an option, it is an imperative. In a rapidly evolving world, standing still is effectively moving backward. The marketplace, technology, and human understanding are constantly shifting, and if you are not actively expanding your knowledge base, you risk becoming obsolete. Learning isn't just for formal education or specific career training. It's a lifelong endeavor, a daily commitment to becoming a more informed, adaptable, and valuable individual. Jim Rohn often posed the question, if you want to have more, you have to become more. This concept lies at the heart of daily learning. It's about investing in yourself, understanding that your greatest asset is your own mind. Imagine the cumulative power of gaining just one new insight, one fresh perspective, or one valuable piece of information every single day. Over a week, that's 7 new pieces. Over a month, 30. Over a year, 365. This compounding effect of daily learning leads to an exponential increase in your wisdom, your problem-solving capabilities, and your overall value in the world. So, how do you practice this habit of daily learning? It's far more accessible than you might think. It doesn't always require enrolling in expensive courses or dedicating vast amounts of time. It can be as simple as reading a chapter of a non-fiction book that challenges your thinking, listening to an insightful podcast during your commute, watching a documentary that explores a new field, or even engaging in meaningful conversations with people who hold different perspectives. The internet has democratized knowledge to an unprecedented degree, offering free lectures, online articles, and tutorials on virtually any subject imaginable. The key is intentionality, actively seeking out information that broadens your understanding, sharpens your skills, or inspires new ideas. This daily pursuit of knowledge transforms you in several profound ways. Firstly, it keeps your mind agile and curious, preventing mental stagnation. It cultivates an open-mindedness that allows you to see opportunities where others see obstacles. Secondly, it equips you with new tools and strategies to navigate life's complexities, whether in your career, relationships, or personal development. Thirdly, it makes you a more interesting and engaging individual, capable of contributing to diverse conversations and offering unique insights. Jim Rohn always emphasized the importance of being a student of life, observing, questioning, and absorbing. He believed that the moment you stop learning, you stop growing, and the moment you stop growing, you start dying. Therefore, making the conscious choice to learn something new every single day is not just an intellectual exercise. It is an essential nutrient for a vibrant, evolving life, constantly pushing the boundaries of your potential and ensuring you remain a relevant and valuable force in the world. It is the fuel for continuous self-improvement, preparing you for unforeseen challenges and unlocking new levels of creativity and innovation. The pursuit of knowledge, as Jim Rohn so eloquently taught, isn't merely about accumulating facts. It's about cultivating a dynamic mindset, a spirit of insatiable curiosity that recognizes the world as an endless classroom. It's about staying agile in an ever-changing landscape, ensuring that you don't just keep up, but you actively lead your own evolution. Think about it. Every skill mastered, every concept grasped, every new perspective gained, adds another invaluable tool to your personal toolkit. This constant influx of information and understanding doesn't just make you smarter. It makes you more adaptable, more resilient, and ultimately, more capable of navigating life's inevitable challenges with confidence and creativity. When you embrace the habit of daily learning, you're not just preparing for the future. You're actively constructing a more robust, resourceful version of yourself for today. Consider the myriad ways this daily discipline manifests. It might be dedicating 20 minutes to an online course that enhances a professional skill, or perhaps listening to a podcast during your commute that delves into a new philosophical idea or a groundbreaking scientific discovery. It could be as simple as engaging in a thoughtful conversation with someone whose experiences differ vastly from your own, extracting wisdom from their journey. Jim Rohn often spoke about observing and listening, recognizing that life itself is the grandest teacher. Every interaction, every observation, every moment holds a potential lesson if we approach it with an open mind and a discerning ear. The key is intentionality. It's not enough to simply be exposed to new information. You must actively seek it, process it, and integrate it into your understanding of the world. This deliberate engagement transforms passive consumption into active learning, making the knowledge truly your own. This continuous learning cycle feeds directly into your personal and professional growth. In a rapidly accelerating world, where industries are revolutionized overnight and job descriptions evolve faster than resumes can be updated, the ability to quickly acquire new knowledge and skills is paramount. It's no longer about what you learned in school years ago. It's about what you are currently learning and how quickly you can apply that knowledge. Jim Rohn understood that stagnant water becomes stale, and so too does a stagnant mind. To remain vibrant, relevant, and capable of generating new value, we must consistently introduce fresh ideas and perspectives. This habit isn't just about gaining a competitive edge, it's about maintaining a profound sense of self-efficacy and the joy that comes from mastering something new, from pushing past perceived limitations. It empowers you to see opportunities where others see obstacles, to innovate where others merely imitate, and to thrive where others might falter. It cultivates a growth mindset, a belief that your abilities and intelligence are not fixed, but can be developed through dedication and hard work, a core tenet of enduring success. Furthermore, daily learning combats intellectual complacency, the silent killer of ambition and innovation. It challenges your preconceived notions, expands your worldview, and fosters empathy by exposing you to diverse perspectives and experiences. This intellectual expansion enriches not just your understanding of specific subjects, but your overall capacity for critical thinking and problem solving. When you consistently feed your mind with fresh ideas, you stimulate neural pathways, keeping your brain sharp and agile, much like physical exercise keeps your body strong. It's an investment in your cognitive longevity, ensuring that your mind remains a powerful engine for creativity and strategic thought throughout your life. Jim Rohn implicitly encouraged us to be students of life, to view every day as an opportunity for expansion, recognizing that the richness of our experiences is directly proportional to our willingness to learn from them. The cumulative effect of this seemingly small daily habit is nothing short of transformative, building a foundation of knowledge and adaptability that serves as a powerful springboard for achieving all your aspirations. The value isn't just in the knowledge itself, but in the confidence it instills. When you know you can pick up any new skill, understand any complex subject, or adapt to any new environment, your fear of the unknown diminishes significantly. This self-assurance becomes a powerful internal compass, guiding you through uncertainty and inspiring you to take calculated risks that lead to profound growth. Jim Rohn often spoke about the importance of increasing your value, and what better way to do that than by continuously adding to your intellectual capital. You become an invaluable resource, not just to yourself, but to your community, your workplace, and anyone whose life you touch. This daily commitment to learning transforms you from a passive recipient of circumstances into an active architect of your destiny, empowering you to shape your reality with greater precision and purpose. It's about becoming a master of your craft, whatever that craft may be, and then continually seeking to refine it, to push its boundaries, and to explore new dimensions of its potential. This relentless pursuit of personal and professional excellence, fueled by daily learning, is a hallmark of truly extraordinary lives. This profound sense of empowerment and capability, however, is beautifully complemented and indeed amplified by another fundamental practice that Jim Rohn championed, the daily cultivation of gratitude. While learning expands your mind and your capabilities, gratitude grounds your spirit, enriching your emotional landscape and recalibrating your perspective. It's easy to get caught up in the relentless pursuit of more knowledge, more success, more possessions. But without a conscious appreciation for what you already have, the pursuit itself can become a source of anxiety rather than fulfillment. Jim Rohn understood that true richness in life isn't just about accumulation, it's about appreciation. He urged us to make practicing gratitude a daily habit, suggesting a simple yet incredibly powerful exercise. Each day, take a moment to reflect on, and ideally, write down at least 3 things you are genuinely grateful for. This isn't just a feel-good exercise, it's a profound shift in focus, a deliberate recalibration of your internal lens. Our minds, left unchecked, often gravitate towards problems, deficiencies, and what's missing. It's a survival mechanism, yes, but it can also be a significant impediment to happiness and a sense of well-being. By intentionally directing your thoughts towards sources of gratitude, even seemingly small ones, you actively train your brain to seek out the positive, to acknowledge abundance rather than scarcity. This practice fundamentally alters your perception. Imagine starting your day by acknowledging the simple comfort of a warm bed, the invigorating aroma of your morning coffee, or the supportive presence of a loved one. Such moments, often overlooked in the rush of daily life, become inherently valuable touchstones of appreciation. Jim Rohn recognized that life presents both seasons of abundance and seasons of challenge. The habit of gratitude doesn't magically eliminate difficulties, but it profoundly changes your emotional response to them. It builds resilience, fosters optimism, and provides a buffer against inevitable disappointments. When you have a deep well of gratitude to draw from, you approach adversity not with despair, but with a foundational sense that, despite the difficulties, much good still exists, and you possess the inner resources to overcome. This profound shift in perspective, cultivated through daily appreciation, reveals the incredible power residing within consistent actions. We've explored 12 daily habits, each a small step, collectively forming a powerful pathway to an amazingly extraordinary life. Jim Rohn didn't advocate grand gestures, but rather consistent application of basic disciplines. These include daily reading, planning, journaling, healthy living, constant learning, practicing gratitude, saving, cherishing loved ones, immediate action, helping others, reviewing goals, and quiet contemplation. Individually, none demand Herculean effort. Yet, their cumulative effect is truly revolutionary. Jim Rohn taught that success isn't an elusive destination. It's the natural consequence of consistent daily disciplines. The small decisions you make every day sculpt your future. Each habit is a vital brick for the life you are building, a life of abundance, growth, and deep satisfaction. These aren't just abstract ideas, they are actionable tools. Don't feel overwhelmed by trying to implement all 12 at once. Start small. Choose 1 or 2 habits that resonate most deeply, integrate them into your routine, and commit for a week. Then, perhaps add another. Observe the subtle yet profound changes unfolding in your life, mindset, and overall well-being. We hope this deep dive into Jim Rohn's wisdom inspires intentional steps towards a fulfilling life. If you found value, please like, share, and comment which habit you'll implement first. Your engagement helps us continue. Remember Rohn's truth: success is not to be pursued, it is to be attracted by the person you become. By diligently cultivating these habits, You aren't just striving for success. You are actively becoming the person who naturally attracts it. Embrace consistent self-improvement and watch your life transform. Thank you for joining us on this exploration of wisdom and growth. Until next time, keep growing, learning, and thriving.